Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti, start of a nice 5-day race week, and we're going to kick it off with a 9-race card. So let's check out the track and weather conditions and turn it over to track announcer Gabe Pruitt.
They're at the post. And they are off and racing on a Wednesday at Gulfstream. Luda Tuda burst out with good early speed at between horses. There goes Miss M.M., who sends quickly. Megan Make It Muddy also sprints out sharply down at the inside. Pink Party Pants looking to mix it up. She's 4 wide there with the Moonlight Vision tucked just off the top 4 early on from 5th. Reveille Song is next, Redigan. The 6th spot. It's 2 back to Lakeside Getaway, who was next in front of Weld Hall. 2 more to Melissa Joe. She's followed by Get Stormer. The quarter was 21-3. They battle around that far turn. Megan Making Muddy, a short lead down at the inside. Luda Tuda continues on a 3-wide binge as Miss M&M boxes out in between fillies. Down at the inside, Moonlight Vision took the short route, and she looks to a surge through down at the rail. It's Moonlight Vision who's taken over with a short lead. Miss M&M battles out in between fillies, far outside and advancing up. Reveille Song has a late speed. Moonlight Vision still there at the inside. Reveille Song is surging late in between horses. Lakeside Getaway, 3 across there to the finish. May have been Reveille Song at the outside. 3 across. Tight photo there with Lakeside Getaway and Moonlight Vision in 56-3. And they are off. Royal Attitude broke sharply from out of the center of the track. Federal Exchange. There to Biz inside, running on through Grunder's Call. Moves on through dead at the inside as they make their way across the backstretch and towards the far turn. Grunder's Call up to join Royal Attitude. Those two square off for the early lead. It's a break of 4 lengths to Federal Exchange. He's back running in 3rd. Pacific Legend is 4th. Read the transcript right now. 3 wide in 5th is Cajun Bayou. Rides through down at the inside as they have moved through an opening quarter here. 22-4. The battle up top continues. Royal Attitude, the favorite on the outside of Grunder's Call. Nothing between those two as they move around the far turn. Federal Exchange is 3 lengths off the top pair. It's 2 more back. Running up on the outside, making up ground. Pacific Legend in between horses. It's Cajun Bayou. Read the transcript out at the inside. El Guapo's out last. The half is up in 46-1. Wide open here, turning for home. Royal Attitude try to stay on the scene. Down at the inside, read the transcript. Bursting through that, here's Cajun Bayou, but rolling up at the far outside, it's Federal Exchange. It's read the transcript out at the inside. Federal Exchange up at the far outside. Cajun Bayou's in between. A 3-way thriller down to the finish. Read the transcript or Federal Exchange. Read the transcript. Digs in to win. Federal Exchange and Cajun Bayou right there to place photo at 112-2. And they are off. It was a good beginning for Ready on the Line, who darts out quickly dead at the inside. Preston Murray also out running well there early on in 2nd. Cabur Sul dead at the inside just off the top pair early 3rd with Discreetly Thrifty. Up at the fourth spot, that's Mateo's out running in fifth in front of Arbor Piercing. And at the back, that's Hard Boy as they circle that opening turn. Ready on the line. Right at the top here at 5-1. Preston Murray applying moderate pressure to the leader there on the outside from second. Cabor Sewell tracks down at the rail there. He's in the third spot. Discreetly Thrifty moves up to his outside. It's two more back to Mateo's there at the inside with Arbor Piercing. Running alongside, and Hard Boy is right now 8 lengths off the lead as they make their way across the backstretch. The quarter was 25 seconds. Ready on the line. Continues with a short lead from Preston Murray, who's still running there on the outside at second. Cabor Sewell moves through that at the inside now to take over the second spot. Is Discreetly Thrifty. Is running just off the trot trio there. Running on from the back. Hard Boy is 3 wide. It begins to gain good ground. The half is up in 50-1. Ready on the line. Is going to have to buckle down and be ready for the challenge here. As Cabor Sewell continues to make steady progress up at the outside second. Hard Boy's up 3 wide. Just 2 lengths off the lead now. Discreetly Thrifty's being urged on down at the inside fourth. Mateo's up running now fifth. Just 5 lengths off the lead as they cut the quarter and turn for home. Ready on the line, trying to take this field all the way. Cabor Sewell bears down the center of the track. Hard Boy battles out of between horses. 4 outside. Mateo moves up. Cabor Sewell and Ready on the line battle. It's Cabor Sewell who's taking over with the short lead now. It's Cabor Sewell at 25-1. Cabor Sewell springs the upset. Mateo ran on to be second. Ready on the line third. Hard Boy is fourth at 143-2. And they are off. It's a nice beginning as Lady Bourbon tries to spread out sharply there. Curlin Hummingbird darts out quickly here in her career debut. Always Sun running out well there early on. Looking to mix it up is Tested Positive. Away just off the top trio of the early stages here in fourth. As they move across the backstretch and towards the far turn, that's Always Sun. Down at the inside with Curlin Hummingbird. Continue to apply a moderate pressure there on the outside. Lady Bourbon is third. Tested Positive is fourth. Favorite Too Much Veto 3 wide. Advancing up right now from fifth. Marissa the Princess is next in sixth. It's about 3 more back to Caravana, the back marker. The quarter was 23-2. Curlin Hummingbird is there, but here comes a favorite Too Much Veto, and she begins to circle up 3 wide. Tested Positive also on a 3 wide binge into a third. As Always Sun is giving way fourth. They move around the far turn and they pass the half in 47-1 as they move past the quarter pole. Too Much Veto has taken over here. The odds-on favorite at 1-2. Curlin Hummingbird trying to battle back there down at the inside. Tested Positive in between fillies. 3 across here. A short lead for Too Much Veto. Tested Positive continues to rally there down the center. Curlin Hummingbird is giving way third. Too Much Veto or Tested Positive. Tested Positive there. Too Much Veto trying to rally back. Tested Positive or Too Much Veto. Very close. Tested Positive may have fought off the favorite. Curlin Hummingbird finished third in 120-2. And they are off. A nice beginning for Mohawk, who darts out quickly there from the outside. Walk Up Music also left the gate sharply. Strong again. Advancing up on the outside early from third. Caribou Chip floating out there in the fourth spot is Prince Mayor. Moves up in between horses. In the line is tucked away nicely down at the inside is El Socio. About running in the seventh spot as they circle that opening turn. And at the back of the pack, Exalt. At the back marker here at the early stages is Exalt wide. The quarter was 24-4. Mohawk fronts the field as they make their way onto the backstretch. It's a 2-length break to Strong again. Who's a joint second with Walk Up Music to his inside. Indy Line is next at the inside from fourth as Caribou Chip continues on there. Mid-pack to his outside fifth. Prince Mayor is up at the outside working up 3 wide into sixth. The half mile was up in 47-4. Mohawk and Harbio loose on the lead. It's Mohawk maintaining a 3-length margin as they move on to the far turn. Walk Up Music trying to inch in from a second. Biz outside strong again. Trying to hang in there as Indy Lime looks for a way through dead at the inside fourth. Caribou chips up 3 wide in the fifth. Moving through between horses at Exalt, starting to rally off the back. El Socio 3/4 up in 110-3. But Mohawk is still the target here, and he's throttled away. Mohawk still 4 clear. Indy Lion had to check briefly. His Walk Up Music continues to try and rally down the center. Late run from Exalt, but it's all Mohawk. Mohawk dominant here right down the road. Mohawk will win it easily. Tight place photo between Indy Lion and Exalt in 134 flat.
By 3, by 4, and moving away.
And they are off. Akita broke out too quickly with Bedtime Story. Also living up early there at her career debut. Advancing up in the center of the course, Principia. Also out well with Seeking by the Storm. Moving alongside, that's Action Rose up at the outside, right again fifth. Pasajera is next. It's 3 lengths further back to My Baton Rouge as they move across the backstretch, and the battle up top continues. Bedtime Story at her career debut, trying to wrestle that lead away from Akita, who's there at the inside. Action Rose up in a third, just 2 lengths off the top with Principia. Tucked out at the inside fourth. Pasajera begins to make up ground. In between fillies, she is now fifth. As Seeking by the Storm drops up 3 wide off the back. My Baton Rouge, the quarter was 22-1. They turn 4 home. It's Bedtime Story, 2 on top. Action Rose inching in from a second. Principia is routed into a third. Bedtime Story here, sharp on debut. It's Bedtime Story at 5-1, trying to fend off Action Rose. Principia is third. Bedtime Story has done it. Edwin Gonzalez in for triple. Bedtime Story scores. Action Rose was second. Principia finished third. Pasajera was fourth at 104 flat. And they are off. Positively Awesome broke sharply from out of the center of the track. Yeto also moves out quickly with the King Theo. Now running on through that at the inside, the favorite Double Tough Tiger. He's gone 3 wide in the early stages with the Prospect Project moving up in between horses and Tone Field at the back marker, but just 5 lengths front to back here as they move on to the back stretch, and it's Positively Awesome. A length and a half clear across the backside. Yeto Right there in second, King Theo. Tugged nicely down at the inside third with Prospect Project. Already got in between horses there in the fourth spot. That's Double Tough Tiger. To his outside, and Tone Filton still at the back of the pack. A tightly compact group. They move across the backstretch. It's Positively Awesome, who continues to front the field. Yeto, right there second. Length off the lead. Double Tough Tiger. Continues to inch it up on the outside third. King Theo is dead at the rail in fourth. Two back two. Tone Filton who moves up fifth. Past Prospect Project, who's dropped out last. They move around the far turn. Positively Awesome has been there every step. Yeto tries to turn up the pressure. Second, the Tiger advances up there 3 wide, just a length and a half off the lead. Double Tough Tiger now into third. Tone Filton begins to vault up 4 wide fourth. They cut the quarter and turn for home. Yeto battles on in between horses. Positively Awesome tries to dig in down at the inside. Double Tough Tiger continues to battle rally. Far outside, it's Tone Filton, but it's Yeto who continues with a short lead from Double Tough Tiger. Tone Filton into third. Yeto or Double Tough Tiger down to the finish. Yeto will dig into a win it. Double Tough Tiger was second best. Tone Filton finished third. King Theo was fourth.
We're ready for the start. They're off.
Precocity.
Strategic speed. Some speed at 2, but can carry it on through their later careers.
Improbable, full of run.
Improbable, now a Grade 1 winner.
It is a complete runaway, an authoritative run.
It's improbable to win the Whitney.
And they are off. Sun Viking broke sharply. That's Rothgard. It was inside at My Way or No Way. Also shoots out quickly as they go sprinting after that opening turn. It's My Way or No Way, who emerges with the early lead. Rothgard is advancing up into a second. T-Ville outrunning just off the top pair in third. Sun Viking tucked down just off the top trio in fourth. Ghosted You in between horses in fifth. And Hey Porter is 3 wide at the back as they circle that opening turn. My Way or No Way continues to control the tempo on top. Rothgar right there in second is T-Ville. Continues to make steady progress. He's up into a third. Hey Porter 3 wide fourth. Suddenly just 2 lengths off the lead. The opening quarter was 24-4. His Sun Viking is just off the top flight. He's tucked out at the inside in fifth. And Ghosted You is at the back. It's a tight pack as they move across the backstretch and towards the far turn. And up top, that is My Way or No Way. Dead at the inside with Rothgar. Continuing to dial the pressure up. T-Ville 3 wide and still gating with Hey Porter up at the outside in fourth. Ghosted You now tries to throttle up at the fifth spot. Still has 3 lengths to make up. He's 2 clear of Sun Viking. The half is up in 48-4. They move around the far turn. T-Ville and Rothgar. Those two are on even terms. They're 2.5 clear of Hey Porter. He's there in third. Ghosted You trying to battle rally dead at the inside of fourth. He's 2 clear of Sun Viking as they cut the quarter and turn for home. T-Ville trying to push past a stubborn Rothgar. These two continue to battle it out. Ghosted You moves up in between horses. Far outside, that's Hey Porter. T-Ville up on the outside, trying to inch past Rothgar. These two continuing to do battle here in deep stretch. Hey Porter with late run. Then at the inside, it's Ghosted You, T-Ville, or Rothgar. Very tight. Those two went at it throughout. Photo finish full win. It was either Rothgar or T-Ville. They hit the line together in 141-4. And they are off at Wednesday and nightcap from Gulfstream. Big B broke sharply and moves out towards the early lead. Rich Gift out running alongside there with Ides' Hats. Also looking to contest the early pace. Martini Zabika is looking to mix it up there and quickly circles up 3 wide. So Martini Zabika has her sights set on the lead. Martini Zabika fires out now with 3 length of margin. Ides' Hats right along there in second with Rich Gift of her inside. It's 2 more back to Delta Red, who's up on the outside 4th. Big B tucked down in 5th. 2 clear of Downburst, who's followed to begin 6th. Laveau is next there in a 7th with Spirit of Power running to her outside. Rabadon and a reaching stride. The back markers to an opening quarter and 23-1. As they move midway across the backstretch, Martini Zabika continues on top here to pave the way. 15-1 in the finale. Ides' Hats is up on the outside now, only a half length back in second. Rich Gift running just off the top pair from third as Big B hangs the mix 4th right now, just 2 lengths off the lead. Spirit of Power moves up a 5th as Delta Red begins to drop back. Laveau and Downburst both moving together as to pass the half in 47-1. Ides' Hats dials it up there on Martini Zabika. Those two continue to do battles. They cut the quarter in the finale. Big B starts to surge up, though, and the Big B is taking over the lead at mid-stretch. Up at the far outside, Rich Gift moves up with Spirit of Power further out. Deep stretch now, Big B trying to hang in. Spirit of Power is surging late. It's Big B or Spirit of Power. The Big B has done it in the nightcap. Spirit of Power was second. Rich Gift finished third at 135-2.
And that wraps up Wednesday's action. We're right back here on Thursday with another 9-race card. And boy, has it been special at Gulfstream Park since the return of turf. So make sure you come out and join us. Good night and good luck.